cruising late, with some 808s, chick by my side, down the ride like it's 88, smoking loud, blowing clouds, I'm that nigga now, phones don't dial, it rings out, you can't talk to me now, 100 miles, on the dash with a fucking smile, chicks run wild, to get a flash, hope it lasts 1 hour, trips to SA, passport so inked up like an essay, better suit up.
You from South Africa, innit?
Yeah.
So was you bumping like back on that over there?
Nah, the first thing I checked was MJ, like the VCR in it when he turns into the Panther. That's the first visual I was showed as a kid. My pops had that. I think it's Dangerous album.
What is that?
Yeah,
Dangerous album with all the jewels and stuff
Yeah,
on the cover
yeah.
with monkeys and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And then like the first rap album I saw checked is when it was the Slim Shady LP. When my bro, I was playing like chess in my bedroom, like just a little miniature one or whatever, like isolated kid, and then I heard like Eminem rapping about some crazy shit in the other room. And then that's when I saw the album, his hands were all like this, and some blue cover and shit. And I was like, yo, that's sick. And then I started hearing the jiggers, and like, then I was listening to a lot of South African music, like Guaido, like TKZ, Gabello, people like that. And house music was big back then.
Yeah.
So that's what I was hearing around the crib. And then my dad found the TKZ album and smashed it. Because obviously, they must have been swearing and like, or talking loosely.
So
and
he
was
smashed the whole disc?
Yeah, he smashed the shit out that disc, bro. Me and my cousins were all chilling. Like, we always used to bump music because I had a lot of female cousins.
Yeah,
so they'll be bumping music, bumping like Destinies, whatever, dancing in the living room. I was just the kid wondering because I was like the youngest one. And then, my dad came and just terrored that. You know, dads, man, going through this shit.
So where did you come over here?
2003. I moved to Reading, hated it. Lived there for like 2 months. Moved back. My mum moved me and my bro back. And then my sis came back, the first one up to live with my mum.
Yeah.
So my mum has been here since 99. And then I missed my mum, and obviously she moved to Brum or like Warsaw.
Yeah.
And then I moved to like
Warsaw.
And then I lived with my mum in like 2003, 2004, something like that. Started. Yeah. That was about that. And then I used to go back to SA every year. Like to visit Pops, because obviously Pops stayed there, so 99% of my family's over there. And then everyone else is here.
Yeah.
Well, us four.
It's mad still.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out when you started rapping, when you start making music.
Like rapping, like
Well, was you making music over there as well?
Nah. Okay. I was late. Like I was just like with my homies. Like I was always throwing parties and stuff because I got kicked out early. I was doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
I was all doing it. Got kicked out, and then I was always like, it's a Pisces in it, so like I love company and I like hosting shit for people. I started throwing parties, having mad fat parties and stuff. Always the chicks and got introduced to that because I was a frigid, so I was like 16. And like met chicks, like a frigid. I was like,
hey, frigid.
This one chick said to me like, yeah, 98, hold tight, her. She ever sees it. She was like she didn't say it in these words as a paraphrase, but she said you'd get so much pussy if you were like more outgoing. So I remember this chick liked me, and I was just playing football and doing whatever I was doing. I didn't give a fuck about girls until like 16. And then 18, whatever, 19, got introduced to like drugs, parties, shit like that. Started hosting parties and flat parties. And then my homies, tight homies I was chilling with then were rapping.
Yeah.
And I always used to be like, I love music. I want to know how to rap. So I always used to write as a kid and stuff, but never like vocaled it out.
Actually vocaled it out.
Yeah, because like when I was young, I did have quite a deep voice and stuff. And I didn't like how I spoke because I used to like mumble as well.
Yeah.
Like that. And then only like till last year, I started appreciating my voice and knowing it more.
Yeah.
But like, but
Did,
like,
did you hear the deep voice from Boys to Men?
the guy, the guy with the stick.
It might give you some confidence still.
That's what it was. Yeah, didn't he pass?
Yeah, he did still.
passed?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I swear he passed.
Where you been? Yeah, man.
he's
You
passed, he's got a goal.
I know you
Yeah,
fell out with him.
year or two ago, he passed away still. Yeah, man. But yo, you should. Here he is. The voice, man.
Yeah, I wish he was just like this.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
The rest I know these things, but OG.
Get me. Yo, if you heard that, you'd have been like, yo, my voice is blessed, you know, G. Yo, my voice is blessed.
You know what?
I got a place. You get me?
Someone needs to do that now, you know.
Do that voice.
Someone needs to bring that back, you know, that one deep voice guy.
Yeah. But there's no groups anymore, man.
Nah, just
there's
call
no
just get
R&B
features.
groups
Yo,
anymore,
you don't need to. You just need some features.
Drake's next
Yeah.
album.
Drop the features, man.
Drake's next
Ease the
album.
feature.
Oh, no, he's dead in the shit.
Yeah, Drake's next album. He did it this time with MJ, fam. What do you mean?
So you
And Static, yeah.
what's his name? I don't know. It's just
I don't know his name.
Michael something, no. Okay, there's Michael, Sean, Wanye. I don't know the other two.
I'm at one year still.
yeah.
That's all.
Yo, he knows some Snapple facts, bro. He knows some
McCary. Michael McCary.
So you telling me, yeah?
OG.
Deep bass voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael McCary.
Rest in peace, Michael. Yeah.
rest in
You
peace.
think he's got some snippets of just talking, just random out there, that man.
You're not talking like people are like just recorded his voice saying random stuff, and then you're gonna chop it together and put it on a song. He's like, you know, like, hey baby, how are you?
Right now, man, need to bring that back though for real. You know, that deep voice talk.
Right, that there's no R&B groups anymore. Yeah, I just think like that.
Yo, just start up, man. BNG.
R&B group, innit?
BNG, man.
Yeah, Sam, you ready to hit the road, yeah?
Sounds like hell.
The other guys I know, they do music as well. Shout out Ben and G-Man and that, doing their thing.
That would BNG stuff, so? Better than
Nah. Yeah, that's jokes. Nah, that's just Ben and G-Man, like the niggas that I'm rolling with that. Yeah, I've never thought that, you know.
What is BNG? Because you got the event coming up soon, innit?
Oh yeah,
BNG driving.
Yeah,
That's it.
BNG driving. We're meant to do like a little mini festival, like 30th of June, which will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
But things got messed up. I wanted to like literally because I went to live in London for like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And I love the unity there in it. And I wasn't doing music. I just took some time off, met some cool people. But I've met some friends from like Europe and then London and like around Midlands. I was gonna bring that all to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Like host a little event. But then something messed up with that. So BNG driving was like a spur of the moment. I was like, yeah, let's do something quick. Let's build up in 2 weeks, get some acts. So I've got loads of special guests coming to perform.
Yeah.
It's just an all girl lineup, DJs.
Cool.
And like,
What, even a performance as well? Just all
yeah,
girls?
so girls performing
shit.
and girls DJing. But obviously I got special guests, which are dudes who are going to come perform.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
London, Nottingham, East Midlands and stuff. So, Midlands, well, Birmingham as well. Amsterdam, my guy.
What's the reason? Why all girls? That's gonna.
I like girls, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Makes sense.
Nah, I like
Great
girls
answer
too,
for me.
you know what I'm saying? I like everyone.
I like girls.
You know, it's not because like girls are tastemakers as well, man. Like I was like, growing up
for
as well,
real.
like because obviously my brothers, one's in SA doing his thing, the one's in Dubai, so I got to spend a lot of time with my sister and my mum, and I learned a lot from them in it. What's going on?
No, just.
Oh shit, yeah. So like, yeah, that's about it. So I know they're tastemakers in it, so I like messing with them. They know
That's for real, you know.
It's gonna be a good vibe.
I need to talk to someone.
Come through Sunflower Lounge.
Actually, no,
What's the
no.
date, bro? Sam, what's the date for it again?
Oh,
July,
God.
yeah, 15th
Where's the
July.
location?
Sunflower Lounge. Bro.
Sunflower Lounge,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be a vibe.
I'm trying to pass through to that one still.
Yeah, man, it should, bro.
Because I've seen you perform, actually. And you performing?
Nah, I'm hosting. I'm throwing the party, bro. I'm bringing people together, bro. I'm gonna drop a little tune or two, drop a little one
Hype.
song or two.
Man, just do 808s, man. You know the people want it.
Yeah, that more time. I got more shit, bro. I got more
No,
stuff,
but you
bro.
know,
I've been sitting on some stuff,
everyone
bro.
wants 808s in it. So you do 808s and
Nah,
then.
but it's always that, bro. Everyone wanted wasabi at one point. Everyone wanted a manja, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the street fella, there's loads of tunes I've been working on, bro, which kind of fire. I'll be
I think it was a man. I don't know how to.
Mandla, yeah.
A mandala.
A manja.
Is that SA?
Yes, it means power. Like,
Power?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Nelson Mandela used to say it a lot.
That's big stuff.
It's crazy because Vital had something called Powers and we dropped it like the same time. Like similar times, kind of around the same time.
Say
That
that.
was my dog as well.
I'm gonna say, how did you link up with Vital over here?
Joke is, started getting that legitimate money, worked at Apple for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then this dope woman, like Teyana, she found me working somewhere and she's like, yeah, you should come work with me. So I didn't know what she meant. And she implied Apple in it.
Yeah.
And then Vans was there. And like you said, when did I start making music? Like 3-4 years ago, I used to spit different verses on my friends' music and stuff. I
Yeah.
only took it serious, like I'd say 2016. But yeah, I met Vital and he heard some of my shit. He was like, yo, I do music. I was like, cool. And he goes, do you? For some reason, he just thought I did music.
Yeah,
I showed him a couple of tracks. And he was like, yo, bro, you need to do some shit. And then he told me to link him and go watch him perform.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
got there and watching it, enjoying it. And he's like, yeah, I got a friend of mine. He's going to come do open mic right now. And I'm looking around going, yo, it just came us two, bro. So I'm like, who's he talking about? And he's like, yeah, his name's Phundo. He's about to jump on stage and that. And everyone's like making noise and stuff. And I just sat there like, yeah, this guy's a dick, bro. But ever since that, like you know what I'm saying? Ever since that, then I linked up with other people from then. And then it just began on. Just so I'm waiting for that.
That's mad.
That is mad, you know.
Yeah.
That is a mad one. But it's good though, because do you think that it's that actual situation has kind of knocked away any of the fear that you had first?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Because I would have just been rapping in my room or just writing stuff and just because. So
No cameras. Mad.
Y'all fuck some shit up.
None of them charged. Ah, yeah.
My bad.
But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's about it.
Um,
Oh yeah, definitely made me confident though. You're right.
That's good, man. What is, I'd say what is your biggest influence in music? Who should I say?
Who? I don't know, bro. So many. Like, because my pop showed me a lot of music that he used to listen to, like that. Whether it's like soul or like that Motown stuff, and then obviously being around SA and the street parties there and street bashers, what they listen to there. So that's House, Guido, and then my dad was obviously showing me Tender Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye, like Stevie a bit, Barry, and then like even people like Peter Gabriel listening. Barry, whole time Barry. And then obviously I like now as I grow older as a kid, like my brother's showing me music, my sister and I like the James Blake, the Andres.
Yeah, I'll take James Blake.
There's so many. I feel like I always forget people like Coldplay, Chris Martin. I mess with them, the early tapes. There's so many artists out there. Even people who are doing this stuff now, it just inspires you because you look at them and you're like, yo, they're doing stuff. But it's hard to like not compare yourself with what's out there already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I took that 6-month break to connect with people, I was looking like, yo, these guys are dropping this stuff and we were doing shows last year. Like, I know so many people who have like blown up or whatever in a sense now. And we were all on the same lineup last summer.
Yeah.
But you just need to realize, like, I know there's no one out there like me.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not like anyone else because I'm being myself.
Yeah.
So once you're yourself, there's no one else like you in it. So I know my, like,
You know your lane.
hate talking about myself a bit. It's a bit, you know, lame.
So down.
Yeah, like, that's a bit too, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, it's cool though, man.
Well,
I
I
learned
would-
a lot from people.
Do you feel like, because keeping it real, I don't know too much about SA. So do you feel like you have a lot of South African influence in your music?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I thought I didn't. And then, like, I met this chick from Brum. Her name's Eve. And, like, she saw me and we done this interview, like, last year. I think it was with Sam.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought all the essay just gone out of me. I've westernized in it.
Yeah.
And she goes, just from my stance and how I am, she goes, you can just tell you're South African. And I was like, yeah, that's sick. And every time I see people in London now, they knew I was essay.
Yeah.
And, like, I think from, like, the slang and how they deliver stuff and just, like, there's something, like, as soon as you go there, you'll just know, man. Like,
Yeah.
even when I go back home, like, I'll feel like an outsider here a bit.
Yeah,
When I go
yeah.
back there, I know, like, this is me. I just
Yeah.
see it within, like, how the kids are, like, how just they linger and how they just, it's just dope, you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes I feel like an outsider there.
Yeah.
Because when I speak Zulu now, it's so diluted. It's like, it's so,
Like,
so that,
Zulu is the
like,
language.
yeah, there's like 11 different languages in South Africa, just that one
Okay.
country thing. So that, yeah, but I understand Sotho and Zulu and like a lot, but like when I speak, it's kind of diluted now.
Okay.
That's what's, you know,
So
I've
what
been here for that long.
what similarities do you think there is between UK and SA then? Deep question.
I think, is there? I don't know. Similarities.
Anything
I
similar?
can't draw any from right now.
Swear down.
Well, there's a Nando's, yeah, and there's always been Nando's there. So like that's a similarity. Or like
People.
there's people, yeah, for real. There's food, yeah.
Did you guys have dogs?
Same music, yeah. So
Four
like
legs
general
running around.
life, innit? Like, it's all like the same, just colder here. Yeah, it's like
Fashion?
nah, swag is different, but like because of the social media and stuff, everything's starting to look the same now. So you go to a place in South Africa called Bram. It's like our shortage of there. And when I went 2 years ago, it was like building so quick.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's like public figures there now and people like that, and they see everything that's going on, so they look similar now. If you go to Bram, there's kids there dressed like they're on like Shoreditch High Street or Old Street or anything like that, or
mad,
South
you know.
London or Brixton.
That's
Or like
mad.
TNs or it's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is
They got
mad.
puffer
It's
jackets
crazy,
out
bro.
there. Yo, you wearing puffer jackets out there, bro.
It's
Yo.
too hot in it. Well, maybe
Mad
like around
too.
this time it's winter there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So more than likely, yeah.
So what's the winter like? Is it like
You know, it's cold. They say it's cold and that. It never snows. It snows around Cape Town and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like other places like Eastern Cape, I think. But in Jersey, like where I'm from,
Yeah.
I never seen snow till I moved to Reading.
serious?
Yeah, never seen snow, bro.
Mad.
It's hailed and like hot rain and stuff like that. But yeah, that's
Yo,
about it.
I remember being in Florida on like lick down rain.
Mm.
Fam, I thought the world was ending. And then I thought like, this is how it ends.
When it rains, innit? It's warm still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like warm.
That's
warm
what-
Rain, but when it rains,
Caught me off guard.
Remember that old school Carl Thomas track, Summer Rain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like
What?
you
Sing
know
it, sing
Carl
it.
Carl Thomas,
rain,
man.
sweet rain.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not a singer, I'm a rapper.
Whenever Juice sings a song, I never can get it.
Yeah, he's an OG though. Carl Thomas. Classic. But like, yeah, that track always reminded me of like Weather and SA and shit.
So what's your thoughts on the UK music and that?
How's it? Do you know how people in SA accept taking the music that we're making over here?
Yeah, bro, they love the Skeptics and the Stormzy's and that.
Yeah.
Like,
Who doesn't know it?
because the image and stuff. Sorry?
Yeah,
Who doesn't love them?
a lot
You
of
know-
people don't, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't check for like Stormzy. Like, he loves him a lot. But that's because I just can't relate to him or whatever. But like, I love that he's doing like so much and he's like, he's
Yeah.
black.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? At the
yeah.
end of the day, that's all he's feeding his family, doing his thing. But Skepta, I can relate to him sometimes. But I love J Hus, man. I
Yeah.
think J Hus makes some good music, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually hard, man. And like, J Hus and like James Blake's the people I listen to from UK and obviously Coldplay, early stuff. But when it comes to grime scene, yeah, I fuck with what J Hus is doing. Well, he's not grime, sorry. Because there's some soulful track.
I know you say no. Yeah.
UK,
that rap.
hip hop.
But some call it Afro swing. It's
Yeah,
just,
whatever he's doing, I think he's got some good. He's got some good tracks,
I wanted
bro.
to call it grime still, but man, I'm saying it's not all grime. So let's say it's all UK rap. Then we can't say it's all UK rap, but
Yeah.
That track called like Charlie on his tape, and that's hard, bro. There's like some soulful singer on it. You know the guy.
Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie. Yeah, Tiggs. Like, I actually have that album on my phone. Like, downloaded. So like, I fuck with that.
that was it. Yeah.
Chelsea.
You're about to run me down, innit?
you're trying to get a demo or something.
Yeah. Yo, album come out soon. Get the mixtape, Pure Flames. Alright.
Pure Flames, Barry White edition. Barry Off-White, innit? Barry Off-White.
Yo, Virgil, where's my check, bro? Where's the check? Yo, Barry
I
Off-White.
was gonna say, who you guys checking for in the UK? Like,
You know what? I don't really get deep in the UK scene, so
man.
it's like I'm
Peak.
like J Hus, like the names, you know, Skepta, J Hus and that. Octavian's doing things, Mo Stack. But like it's the names.
It's
you know what I mean?
for me.
I hear that.
I'm pretty much the same. It's just that I'm feeling that. Do you know this? What's this youth's name? Is it EO?
German.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like
I know who that is.
Yo, what tune?
It's
What
hard.
you done?
My daughter keeps asking for that tune still. You know the tune?
something in a German.
Oh, that tune. Oh, my word.
Now
Yeah.
In the German.
He's not even old enough to drive, is he?
he's 16. The boy can't drive.
16.
That's why I'm like, yo, my youth, calm yourself.
It's wrestling, bro. It's WWE.
It is WWE, you know.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Actually is, bro.
And I'm like, when I heard it on the radio, yeah, I was like, okay. And then they said, and he's 16 and can't even drive. I was like, yo, fam, come on.
But you know, he's
Yeah.
I mean,
German.
But
and I was just like, nah. But I feel that because the found a sound, it's like any guy's just trying to jump on it and just make some peas.
Yeah.
And it's like, fair enough, I can't knock the hustle.
you know
I
what?
can't knock the hustle. However, I feel to say, yo, just take time, because you can't sit there and like, not destroy, but make what we're trying to create a mockery.
yeah.
But they're not gonna see it that way, are they? They're just gonna see it like, yo, it's my tune.
But at the same time, how does that grow the culture? How does that grow other artists coming up to say, yo, you did that, and now I'm going to work with you and we're going to grow together, instead of me coming in, make my piece and I'm gone. Because we don't grow that way.
It's because the industry's not like, I'll say this like I've got like 40 years in the industry, but like, it's not as it was before, where you had certain bits of development.
No, but you
place,
can,
yeah, man.
because the thing is, if you look at guys like Skepta, J Hus, and Stormzy to a degree, but Skepta and J Hus, younger guys going to be looking to them to say, you know what, if we build with them, they're the guys that can like carry us forward. Like, we're gonna aim to be there because they've got longevity.
Yeah.
Oh, J Hus and
J
Skepta.
Hus and Skepta.
J Hus got longevity, yeah.
He has, man. Yeah,
know what?
The funny thing
I would say 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
It's going upwards.
He's growing up.
You
He's
know,
going
it's
upwards.
been a while- it's been
You know what I
around
mean?
for a while.
Yeah.
And it's
I only remember from leading.
it's I look at
Funny
him.
that you say
Yeah.
that.
I look at
remember
him.
People saying he was ugly.
Yeah, but ugly's in now, you
They said
know.
he was
Ugly's
ugly.
in.
They said he was
Ugly's, yeah,
ugly.
Ugly's in.
That's why I remember him. 'Cause I remember there's one meme going around that says, this girl said I'm Butters. I said I'm J Hus. And she said, nah, J Hus is better than that.
Yeah, girls are
I
starting to say
remember
J
a
Hus is good
meme like
looking.
years and years back, and I didn't know what J Hus looked like.
I met that nigga though, like when he dropped Lean and Bop. And my boy was running nights at Warsaw in it, like Crable, I think it was Crable, whatever. But like then because I'm tight with them, they let me in the VIP room, so I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
And he was there, and like this was before I really done music, and I was just like kind of actually I think so. And I was just speaking to him. I was like, yeah, like he was down to earth. I think Lean and Bop was kind of ringing in the streets and shit.
Yeah.
And I started speaking to him. I was like, yeah, bro, like so what's your methods, whatever, as you would ask someone. And And then he's just like, yo, bro, like he goes, I was just hungry for it. Like he's probably mad enthusiastic, and he was like, I was hungry for it. And like every time I jump on the freestyle, I'll be bouncing around or whatever. And he goes, and that's what made me stand out. And then Link Up or Grime or whatever used to ask him to do freestyle and shit. And he was just a humble dude, and he was like just there, like the girl was trying to get his attention. She went, I'm not gonna say anything. But like, just trying to get his attention, and you're just like knocking it off and just kind of feeding me this information. I was thinking, you should never think you're bigger than the situation.
That's what
like,
I'm
just,
saying.
I love that. As soon as I seen that, and then now
That's
his
what I'm
music,
saying.
I can relate to his music
Yeah.
now. I'm not saying I couldn't relate to Liam, but now I'm like, yo, this guy came a long way.
Relate to the person as well.
Trust me, bro.
And because of that, this is the reason why I'm like, guys like J Hus, they've got to like, I know no man's saying to be perfect, but they're the example, man, because they're the ones who are going to grow this thing.
Trust
I
me,
know people may say, yeah, you're looking a lot into the future, but you got to see, we've got to treat J Hus and Skepta like the Puff and Jay-Z's, just because.
Skepta's a different level to everyone right
No,
now.
but that's what I'm saying, because Skepta's got the leverage. Skepta's working with A$AP Rocky.
Drake,
Drake.
Smart.
Man's on the front of GQ. This is the reason why Skepta, in my opinion,
Far from that though.
I know. But Skepta and guys like J Hus on that level, we've got to come together and just build it so man just can't come in and out. Because if you're in and out, we're not gonna grow. We're not going to get better because it's just going to be you haven't got time to develop as an artist.
Yeah.
And if you've only got guys in here for 2 years and then they bounce because they just made their P's and done.
Well, it depends on the quality of artist as well. I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking the guy because he's a young guy getting his money.
You're gonna knock him.
Okay, let me come from a different angle.
You're gonna knock him.
different angle. Like, I listened to a different podcast, big sick podcast. I don't know if I should shout them out because they're not going to.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
But yeah, sick podcast. And they had
Don't shout
do you remember Twin B?
Yeah.
Because Twin B, you know, he's the A&R. I think he's director at Island Records,
Yeah.
and he's talking about Rams.
Yeah.
Darkin guy.
And one of the things they're saying about Rams is that people like, he had this debacle about he couldn't have the in-ears, couldn't hear himself, he sounded off or whatever, saying about
Can't be dead.
Cameron.
Both are dead, isn't it?
And he says that these guys need to be kind of they need to be developed and kind of guided into like to be the better versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And there's not really much of that happening now.
Yeah. See, I've kind of wanted to say that, but I don't feel like I'm the best place to say it. But I've always felt like.
But you can say it.
I've always felt like there's not really that much quality control when it comes to UK music.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not.
US,
Because like you gotta think like you can make a tune now. Give it 6 weeks, you could be thousands and thousands and thousands of views on YouTube. That's going to prepare you to go on someone, let's say Capital. You can get on Capital from that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I know it doesn't like happen just like that. There's things that go in the background of it, but it's more accessible nowadays than it was possibly when Skepta. No, not possibly. When Skepta was just starting his thing.
Yeah.
When DC was starting his thing, because that's when those guys are like they're pioneers.
Skepta's rebranded himself so well, bro. Kept the same name and everything, but it seems like he's just rejuvenating this new kind of energy. It's like a new look. And I heard he's got like 2 women managers, tastemakers, bro. Tastemakers, baby.
Yeah. Well, Dame Dash said that, innit? Get your team full of women.
Yeah.
Dame Dash said that.
Oh, I
man.
think under public.
Get women.
I think he said that. Yeah.
Stop using guys to do stuff.
The hard thing is though with women, in my opinion, I don't want to freaking like insult a huge demographic. I'm just
Here
saying.
we
like,
go.
Don't
worry, women.
You should never
We'll
say that.
bash
It's
him
like
for
people
you.
as well.
Pause.
It's like thingy. Yeah, pause, bro.
Yeah, pause.
It's like, you know, people are like, I'm not being racist, but nah, it's not even that. It's just like the women. It's sick. Like, I don't know. Like, I probably shouldn't say it's digging
Say it,
a
man.
hole.
Say it.
I don't even know how I'm gonna freaking say it. But like, it's sick to have them around you and everything like that and all that type of stuff as well. But then, I think there's a guy I was working with at one point. But like, when shit cracks or the shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
women are kind of like thrown under the bus. Not all women. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
That
they'll
woman thing.
unite in it. They're
That
always a
woman
team. They stick
Okay.
on each other's side. So then, it's doing that. What's that?
I ain't know that. Ignore that.
I was Adrian. I was thinking, you hyperventilating?
I was like, what's that sound?
Need an asthma pump?
Nah, but yeah, it's a hard one. They're great though, obviously.
So you say you're looking for a female manager or?
Nah. I'm just saying, like, if one comes, then dope. But like, just women are
Just
dope.
do the
innit?
work in it. That's all it's about, really.
You currently
Yeah,
managed or anything?
So?
You currently managed or?
Yeah, I've got like a dude manager, but like this
Yeah.
chick I was been speaking to, she was asking like if.
Oh no, not even like the gender. I just mean like, have you got a manager? Like,
Yeah. Because you mentioned chick, I was like, oh, let me
yeah,
touch on that
yeah,
as well. But,
Clean up.
Nah, I think whoever I
Clean up,
bond with
Jack.
and whoever's got like my best interest, and I got like we just like with this one guy, like I click with him and
Yeah.
Andy and shit, and like we click and we bond, and like that's the guy I'm rolling with from now.
Yeah.
So,
I noticed you took all your projects off streaming services. There was Summer Vibes and B&J Against the World.
yeah.
Couldn't find them.
Yeah, I know that I just literally took stuff down to like not start fresh, but literally got this guy to help me put stuff out. So like now, like even though I really like, I think last year I was just dropping a lot of stuff, and I had like no self control. But now I'm getting to like, this is the first time I've made so much music last year and this year, and I can listen to it now, and I still feels new to me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of happy that I could draw stuff back and re-release them the right way, or the ones that haven't been release them the right way.
Yeah, man. Because I remember there was a tune on SoundCloud you put out. I did message you about it. It's She. I'm sure it's She something.
I think it was Girl You the World.
Girl You the World. That's
Talking
it.
about-
Yeah. You didn't put it on the project, man. I was upset.
Nah, I remember you
I
saying
had a
that.
big
That was
one.
some
I
quick,
had-
like, I think it would sound too boom bappy for the tape.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a different producer in it.
Right.
Like, few people that used to message me probably saying, why you take that down SoundCloud, which is pretty sick, but just those quick ones, man, but I fucked with it.
Yeah.
Respect for fucking with that tune.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the thing as well, it's hard to gauge it, because, like, I think I was saying something before when you guys were talking about our sound. Like, so years from now is one track I wrote quick, like, a little freestyle, put
Yeah.
on SoundCloud. And when we were doing those festivals last year, like, One Extra on, like, Radio 1 and shit was spinning that, like, I think it was 3-4 weeks in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like proper spinning that, but like Street Fighter and 808's the ones that get the like party like fucking going and shit.
Yeah.
Like they weren't spinning those; they were spinning years from now. So like if I was that type of dude, like I had to sit back and step, because I was thinking, yo, should I make 10 years from now, or should I still stick to the 808s? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard listening to what people think is the one, whatever. You just have to stick to yourself, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Doing you is versatile as you as well. You've got so many different lanes to your sound, innit?
But I feel like most people who are winning now, respect for that though, bro. But like most people who are winning that now streamline and they just do like one consistent sound. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's easy to start off streamline and then with the hopes of branching out and doing other things.
Yeah, I did the
once
opposite.
well, I say once you streamline for a certain amount, everyone will ask for the streamline stuff. So when you start trying other stuff, like nah, that's cool, but just do this. This is what we like. Do this. It sounds like that's what was happening with Airways, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone wanted Airways. I remember saying to him at Vital's first show, I was like, "Yo, you performing at Airways?" He's like, "Nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that song now."
Nah, you know, it's crazy though, bro, because it started being like a plague. Because I remember I dropped this track, like, I meant Wasabi on like SoundCloud, and everyone just wanted to hear Wasabi.
Yeah,
And I was just thinking, yo, I'm chasing this one track now. And then the Mindler dropped, but no one could pronounce it. But they always wanted that song that they used to just try to describe it. And then I had to make 808s to get rid of Wasabi.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just always going to be the same shit. But I know I can always draw in the bag and make another one of those whenever it's needed.
Fair enough.
There's gonna be no designer.
Nah, never, bro.
No,
Too much to say, bro.
It's time to wrap this one up. Still,
Big
thanks
up.
for coming through.
Yeah,
Big
bro,
up, big
no,
up.
This was jokes.
Hold tight, man. Yo, Oh, yes. You know the rock, paper, scissors and like, karate chop my favours and that. You know, let's come in.
Gang. Barry Off-White, yo, that's my new one, you know.
Barry Off-White.
Yo,
bro, I'm gonna know you.
I like that one, you know.
That's really
Alright, I like it.
Respect for
Barry
having me, but that was
Off-White.
funny as fuck, bro. I'll send you if you haven't got it.
Bless man, yo. Look out for
Man's ready to go, you know. Man's ready to like, yup, I'm out.
Yeah,
Bye.
check for that 808s, yeah, and check for that. We got some new stuff dropping. Oh yeah.
Phundo Art, Vivo, 808.
Gang.
Yo, what's good? It's the Hardfood podcast.
Back again.
My name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click these videos that might be popping up. Press that button that should be down here.
Somewhere.
And just enjoy what you're listening to and watching.
Get involved, comment, say what you want. I don't take it to heart. Because it's all good to me. But yeah, subscribe, follow, press the videos wherever they are, and enjoy. Bless up.
Big up.